Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Could Edouard Julien unlock Minnesota's lineup? Zone coverage on July 3rd. Edouard Julien was sitting on a couch in the clubhouse when someone called his name. "Eddie, you lead the way," yelled one of his coaches. It was the end of the 8th inning, and the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals tied 3-3. Julien knew the Twins might want him to pinch hit, but he didn't expect him to lead the inning, thinking he'd hit the 4-hole if someone would get base. Julien tripped and couldn't find his elbow pad. He knew Kansas City substitute Taylor Clark had a hard slider, but Julien couldn't remember what else Clark threw. "I just picked out some random elbow pad, put it on, and had no idea what the pitcher had," he said. "I just swung." Clark threw him a 95-mile-per-hour sinker, and Julien pulled him over the right field fence to 4-3. The Twins won 8-4. Julien's ability to unlock Minnesota's dormant offense on Monday was reminiscent of one of his most popular players in the late 2000s. Denard Span didn't sell jerseys because he had tremendous powers. He didn't have the speed of Byron Buxton in midfield, or the slash line of Luis Arias. He scored .284, .357, .389 in 5 years with the Twins, and .292, .345, .404 in 3 years with the Washington Nationals, after they traded him to DC. Span's best attribute: he saw pitches as leadoff hitters, and everyone else benefited. He enabled Minnesota's powerful offense in the late 1980s to win 6 AL Central titles in 10 years. Span was the key that unlocked Joe Mauer, Justin Morneau and the rest of the lineup. Julien's coaches would like to see him more often about ambushes by pitchers. "You want him to be a bit more aggressive to avoid the rot pitcher's counts and the like." Regardless, Julien sees throws that should bode well for the rest of the lineup. His punch against Clark is a good example. Julien knew Clark could use his slider as a weapon in later counts, so he tried to find a pitch he could hit early on. "I knew he had a good slider, and he liked going for the hard, sharp